Okay, well, welcome to the LiveWorkPlay Festive Family Gathering 2025. We have had some sort of holiday gathering every year since 1998, and for those who don't know me, I'm Keenan Weller. It's a great honor to be your host this evening. Thank you for being here. Yes. Half of you like me, that's better than most audiences, so that's perfect. Quick bit of housekeeping, washrooms are that way down the hall. Most of you discovered the cash bar already, and just to let you know, we'll be taking photos and videos tonight. The video is for the upcoming live broadcast of LiveWorkPlay News, and the photos are just for fun for our Facebook page. Anyone doesn't want to be in a photo, just let the photographer know about it or go like this. We have a 3-course meal coming. This next piece is very important. We know some of you have requested food alternatives. We want to make sure that happens. It's a big, loud room with many different wonderful servers bringing the food. So if you get the wrong meal, please say something right away. Or get help from someone at your table right away. There's not much we can do after the event is over if you were served the wrong meal. So get help right away. Speaking of tables, we have some newcomers here tonight. LiveWorkPlay staff and Total Communication Environment have been doing some training together over the past few months, and we thought it would be fun to invite members to our mutual events. So as most of you know, Carleton and Tim Seabrass are now supported by TCE. Yes. But also here tonight we have other newcomers. So over in this area, Shannon, Jay, Jonathan, Tim, Marielle, Jackie, Cindy, Zach, Ben, Mario, and Brenda. Is that everybody? Okay. Other newcomers, yes, welcome. Other newcomers, I believe, there's a Zenny, Lily, Brandon, Angie, Eric, and Sean. Did I miss anybody? Anybody else that's not on my list, I apologize, but we welcome you also. It's great to have new people. And before we move on about talking who's in the room, Phil, serious moment. Before we move on from talking about who is in the room, I want to take a moment to acknowledge that Terry is not here with us tonight. This is our first event since she passed away from a long battle with cancer. We know she touched so many lives, and including those, many people who are here tonight. And this holiday party was one of her favorite things, so I just wanted to say, Terry, we are thinking of you, we miss you, and we'll never forget you, Terry. A reminder, our next big event is the new Make a Buzz Ottawa. It's our 31st anniversary and annual awards. It's going to be in the Foundry event space at Bayview Yards on Friday, April 17th. I know it seems far away, but we're only taking about 200 people, so please don't hesitate. Get your tickets as soon as you can. Makes a great holiday gift. Okay, we're going to get a start on the LiveWorkPlay News just before the salad. Then we'll finish that before the main course, because coming up with our dessert and coffee, we're going to have a live performance by musician Kenny Hayes, who's on his way in Santa's sleigh. All right, to the news. That was the exact definition of polite applause.
We're well trained.
Okay, a quick update. As you know, with our old countdown, we hadn't quite figured out how to accurately combine our Facebook and our Instagram stats. So we solved it. So tonight is our most accurate countdown ever. You can see with the arrow there, that's the change. So it's going to be perfect. And then an honorable mention to up-and-coming stories, since December's not over. And these are some stories we were not able to include in the countdown. Okay, what do we got here? From last week, we had our holiday elf, Ben, working on the LiveWorkPlay greeting cards. Way to go, Ben. Cheers for Ben. He's here, so we got to cheer for him. And it was also International Volunteer Day, and both of these stories, they will be in the top 25 before the end of the year, I'm sure of it. And then there's stories we didn't count, so we had 2 celebrations of our top fans, and we excluded that from the list because it seemed like a double celebration. And we also had about a half a dozen stories after last year's Make a Buzz that would have ended up in the countdown. So we excluded those. And to give you an idea of what it takes to make the countdown, every story on the list had more than 1,000 views. The top 3 had 10,000, 15,000, and 25,000 views. So there you go. Okay, enough said. Let's get going. Here comes number 25. Number 25, speaking of Kenny Hayes, this story is about Gillian Gillespie's performance at the Kenny Hayes Summer Showcase of Music Students. Gillian played 2 songs dedicated to her grandmother who passed away, and she delighted the 30 guests in attendance with her soulful renditions. Way to go, Gillian. At number 24, thank you so much to Ryan and Heather for sending us photos and stories about their trip to Victoria and Vancouver. They both gained a lot of travel experience with help from LiveWorkPlay in the past and of course from their families. They walked, they took boats, they rode a gondola, and of course they flew on airplanes. They wanted to share their story to inspire others to travel. Way to go, Ryan and Heather. You knew you'd see Francis and Martin somewhere in the countdown. They're always there. So here they are at number 23, rocking their Halloween preparations. They picked up this awesome pumpkin from a local farmer and carved up a perfect candlelit cat design, which looks fantastic. What do you think about that? Beautiful. Okay, lots more employment stories are coming, including networking advocacy. This is number 22 on our countdown. LiveWorkPlay joining in a special event on October 21st for Public Service Neurodiversity Week with just a small selection of organizations invited to speak with the delegates. So congratulations to Robert, Joelle, Anna, and Josh, who reported that the table was swamped. They did not get a break until the event was over. Well done. Coming in at number 21, as you know, our staff team works all over the community and we only get to be together as a full group a few times a year. We have a gathering coming up next week, but back in June, you all really appreciated this update about the work we were doing together to make sure that what we do and how we talk about it is properly aligned with our mission, vision, values, and principles. Let's hear it for the LiveWorkPlay team. More employment advocacy and networking. At number 20, a webinar hosted by our friends at Ready, Willing, and Able for a national audience with our own Anna Nelson representing LiveWorkPlay, plus Charmaine from Inclusion Alberta, and our longtime partner, Oli Baxter from SCE LifeWorks in Manitoba. Let's hear it for these champs of inclusive employment. At number 19, our annual general meeting, hosted online for ease and convenience. We've got Carol here from the board, representing. Thank you, Carol. It was also the occasion to announce an ongoing celebration of the life of Terry, because starting with Make a Buzz Ottawa 2026, the My Own Home Bursary will forever be known as the Terry Hill My Own Home Bursary, a $300 award to any person supported by LiveWorkPlay who moves to a home of their own. How's that for a word? Okay, we knew the Federal Employment Strategy Group and our fabulous volunteer chair, Mary Casella, would be in the countdown. So here it is at number 18. Each quarterly meeting had well over 1,000 views. So we chose the most popular, which was the September 24th edition. Way to go, Mary and the FESG team. At number 17, this year's annual awards, we recognized our friends at Options Housing, but they could not make it to the ceremony. So Daniel Harris joined them at their AGM on September 19th, delivered an eloquent speech, and presented the award to Jessica. Congratulations, Options Housing, and well done, Daniel. 2 to go for the salad. Our last one before the salad service. Thanks for your patience. At number 16, we have Ryan Nevitt, an honorary lifetime member of LiveWorkPlay who now resides in Nova Scotia. Ryan found a way to be here tonight thanks to sharing his story back in June, where he was a panelist at the Canadian Association for Supported Employment Conference talking about his employment journey. Way to go, Ryan! That's it. I'll be back after the salad for the top 15, and then after the main course, we'll have a performance by Kenny Hayes. Enjoy. Okay. Oh, I can tell you right now, if this wasn't posted during the summer holidays, this post with Gillian and the long-awaited arrival of her adopted guinea pig, Cyrus and Crackerjack. Oh, yeah. This story would have been way higher than number 15. We're so happy for the 3 of you, and those snacks look really good. Way to go, Jalyn! Oh, at number 14, we celebrate LiveWorkPlay employment specialist ICICLE KICK on the occasion of her graduation ceremony from back in June, receiving her Bachelor of Science in Psychology from the University of Ottawa, with a magna cum laude designation and recognition of her impressive grade point average. Aya's story is an amazing journey that includes the determination of her family that she should have this opportunity for post-secondary studies in Canada, which in turn provided LiveWorkPlay the opportunity to hire a great staff member. Way to go, Aya! Oh yes. Some Friday night awesomeness at number 13. LiveWorkPlay, folks, we're all over the Bluesfest, especially the Green Day concert. Several of our members are also Bluesfest volunteers. It was quite a night for them. The work went way past midnight. Rock on! How about another music story? At number 12, Naim of Dallas' 4-song EP release back in October was standing room only at the John Howard Society Coffee House in partnership with Ottawa Bluesfest. Naim has been attending the music program for 3 years, and the creation and release of his EP is a goal that was many years in the making. Congratulations. Number 11, there's Mary Casella again, plus Anna and myself and our partners at Ready, Willing, and Able and Innovation Science and Economic Development Canada. We were surprised and happy to draw a huge audience at the Disability Working Canada Conference on December 1st, and we engaged in some straight talk about inclusive hiring. So yay for us! Number 10. Janet and Josh were just some of the lucky fans of the Atletico Ottawa soccer team who hosted the Canadian Premier League Championship during an early season snowstorm on November 10th. Incredible. Janet shared awesome photos and videos, including trucks clearing the snow for overtime. In case you don't know the story, the ICICLE KICK is already one of the most famous goals in soccer history with over 1 billion views. The team heard this was in the countdown tonight, and they sent me every angle of the goal. It's about 1 minute. I'm going to play it for you. Ready? I got it. Sure. Okay, number 9. It's a story 20 years in the making. Our very own Grace Hudson celebrating a 20th LiveWorkPlay anniversary. And at the top there, that's Grace from our 2004 yearbook, completing her Carleton University social work placement. And then more than 20 years later, here she is in May of 2025 with colleagues Maggie and Josh at a special event for their Majesties, King Charles III and Queen Camilla. Grace spoke to the Queen, just one of the unusual, but not the most unusual events in her remarkable 2 decades at LiveWorkPlay. Way to go, Grace! At number 8, Chris Jones always finds his way into the countdown one way or another. In this case, he shares his spotlight with his volunteer match, Gillian. They attend sporting events, enjoy seasonal opportunities like Winterlude, boating, and they have visited almost every ice cream shop in the city. They're working on it. Last but not least, they also get into some cool woodworking projects, as you can see here with Chris and his amazing birdhouse. Rumor has it, a new project is underway. We can't wait to see it. Thanks for the story, Chris and Bill. At number 7, Ian Murphy's been having fun and contributing in different ways in his volunteer position at Jalyn Farm. As a matter of routine, Ian feeds the animals and cleans and refills their water. He also joins in with several tasks that require a team approach, like rolling hay bales, as pictured here with Mariah, Amanda, and Ron. A big shout out to Jalyn Farm for offering amazing volunteer opportunities. Number 6, Carl Sanderson has been working at Trio Westboro since November of last year. Most of Carl's work takes place when the restaurant is not open, which Carl does enjoy, but it also means he doesn't get to see all of his co-workers on a regular basis. But at their September all-staff meeting, Carl received many unsolicited comments from co-workers about the amazing quality and importance of his contributions. Way to go, Carl! All right, top 5. Oh, at number 5, as you can tell so far, our fans really enjoy fun stories, but they are also fierce inclusion advocates who closely follow current events. In this case, a court settlement in Nova Scotia, after a lawsuit was brought by individuals with disabilities and their supporters. They argued against discriminatory policies that limited their support and ability to overcome poverty. The court agreed and awarded them $32 million. At number 4, we were thrilled to help celebrate the 50th permanent position LiveWorkPlay has supported in the federal public service. What a remarkable 8-year journey for Ashley Hagerman at Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada. You can read the full story on our website, including quotes from her co-workers praising Ashley's contributions, and we could not agree more. Congratulations. At number 3, we posted 3 stories and counting about our partnership with Levi Cutie Place, where they have not only hired many of our members in a variety of positions serving customers and sports entertainment events, but they've also started paid administrative internships, which so far has included Josh, Manny, and Etienne. In most up-to-date news, Levi has announced they are extending future partnerships from 3 months to 6 months. Way to go! Okay, only 2 to go. I can tell you, one is a community story, one is an employment story. Who thinks community's coming first? Oh, now there's faith in the community. Who thinks employment's coming first? Coming in at number 2, our final community story in the countdown. The Zoom Room meetup group that came out of the COVID times, and they started meeting up in person, with their August story blasting almost all the way to the top of the countdown chart. Their outdoor summer fun was followed up with indoor partying at Absolute Comedy, they played some pool, and special thanks to organizer Jessica and all the other volunteers who have kept the Zoom Room meetups going for almost 5 years. Okay, drum roll for number Perfect. At number 1. Check out this feature in the latest Menu magazine from our amazing employment partner, Calypso Theme Water Park, represented by Director of Human Resources, Sandra Lavard. You can read the full article online at the link below. It includes 2 very familiar faces, Shelby and Carl. As Sandra said, Calypso's model shows what happens when inclusion is treated not as charity, but as infrastructure, something that strengthens the entire organization. What a great quote to end our countdown. Main course is on the way, followed by candy and dessert. Thanks for being such a great audience.